Hello, folks. How are you doing today? Okay, let me just check to see if the sound is good. Let's just play this a little bit. Okay, that sounds great. All right, let me just give 2 more bites and I'll be right back. Okay, 1 more bite. Almost there while people join in. I think I should have some sort of like music to start this off. But I don't, so there we go. As you can see, new. Yes? Where is this? Whoa. Oh, look at that. I moved a little bit my camera. Camera's a little bit down now. We'll see. See if it goes. Now you can see like a full door. The full 2 doors. So there we go. Ah, how was your day today? I hope you did have like a great day yesterday and today. Been banging like my head against this, like I'm trying to train an AI, but it says that I need like thousands of images. I'm not. It takes forever. And then I started like automating some of the stuff. Like I started creating some Python scripts to do some to help out with some stuff, but at the same time, it's just like this takes forever. But yeah, like I've been banging my head against this for a while. If there was a way for me to automatically classify images as well, that would be good, but it is hard. It is hard. That's what I have to tell you. I don't even know, like, so something that I did not realize before is that, and I think that kinda is one of my problems that I have, is that the images that I'm training my set to are different size than the images that I'm just going to capture afterwards, and that in itself is a problem, right? So I'll never be able to capture anything, despite the fact that right now my AI is pretty dumb. It has like a failure rate of like almost 100%. So it's like it needs a lot of images, a lot more images. But it is what it is. All right, friends, let's get us to what? Interesting. That is not showing up in my thing. Let me see. Did you got uh did you got run? Yes, you did run. No, it didn't run. So there's a problem. Okay, I'm not connected to the green platform. Green platform, sometimes it's just like, oh yeah, you know what? I need you to do this thing. I need to relog in. Excuse me. Okay, we're good. We should be good. Okay, now I should be able to kick you the next time that you talk. So that's good. All right, so let's get going. Today we have a lot of things to do. We have it is hard. We have like a lot of things to do. Like yesterday, I'm gonna show you like I had like the strangest problems yesterday. But also I have the more interesting learnings as well. So in the main one was do not balance things out. Don't try to balance things out with Whoa. Do not try to balance things out with storages, because storages suck. That's the realization that I got to, that storages suck. So yesterday, you remember, we were here, then we did like this monstrosity here, and things are getting well, everything gets inside of here. But then look at that. Those two will never get anything, because for reasons this will never pull things into there, because these are never gonna be full or something. Like, it is very strange. Like, I don't understand like what the logic is, because it doesn't make sense. Like and as I said like yesterday, before we oh wait okay, let me just, sorry, I completely forgot. Let's get some social media going. Okay, so as before, please don't forget, like, reply, quote, all those nice things, so that we can have like more people showing up into our streams. Thank you so much for that. That every like is very much appreciated. Every retweet, every reply, it's much appreciated. So please, if you can, just drop in your things there, and it's free. It doesn't cost anything, and it just makes other people find out about this community. Sounds good? Thank you so much. All right, but back to this. I don't understand what's the system here, because like, in one hand, it feels like that everything gets spun off from here, right? And then there's a split here, then there's a split there, and things get split around, right? But at the same time, that's not how this game works, right? The way this game... I just ate. Why are you saying that my stomach is rumbling? It's not. But in theory, the way this works is that these request items, and this will fulfill those items, and it will only send the items that are requested. But these friends here are doing nothing. Oh, because they're full. Oh, interesting. Like, I don't know, it's just strange. Oh, but like, if you see here, right, like, we are requesting items, but it requests the items are provided first by these ones here. I don't know, like, I had the strangest problems. Yesterday I did something, I came to this side, and I had like this strange loop, like these three things here, right? Look at that. They are all going into the same wire. All of them going to the same wire. Instead of using the three that it has, no, everything goes into the same wire. And then they reach here and they're like, you know what? I'm gonna go left again. Like, what is happening? Like, you see, they jump from one to the other and they're like, oh, no, we're going right, now we're going left, now we're going right, now we're going... And like, this is very inefficient. Like, these three things, apparently, so I learned something, that these breakers here, right, like not this one, because this one, it's, I would expect it, no, I don't expect, it's like a 3, right? But they can change lanes in these these connectors here, right? And for reasons that are completely unknown to me, they all decide, like, you know what, we are gonna go all to that right side, to this left side in this case. It's like, but why? There are other lanes that are free. Why don't you go there? Why are you just mixing everything up there? I don't want you to mix, I just want you to keep the things as they are. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand the logic behind these triple pipes. But these triple pipes, I was expecting them to be just merged together, like not merged together, but like to be in like in some way like separated, right? And but it's not. They're not. I don't know. But yeah, so this is not very like good as it is right now, because like I made this, like my infrastructure here was thought out in a way that was okay. I am going to separate, like have 3 lanes, one for each resource, and then they are just mixed together back there, which makes everything go slower. It doesn't make any sense. But like as I was saying, like I had the strangest problem. That was I was connecting these 3 pipes that you see here. They were connected directly from that side to here, and they were like all smooshed together. I didn't like it. I wanted to separate them, so I put this thing in the middle. I connected everything, and they stopped working. It didn't work. It stopped working at all. Like it was like the worst thing. It just stopped working, right? So the way to solve it was I had to delete those pipes there, like the ones before this one, these ones here that reach. I had to break them for the game to realize that something changed and to start pushing things through. So that was that. It was unfortunate, but that was where we were. All right, so that is kind of like making me feel like that these big factories, they kind of don't work. I feel like that you need to have simple factories with just like, for example, one resource. You have like one of those things connected, like one of the mines connected to another mine, connected to like a smelter, connected to a fabricator or something else, and that's it. It has to be like very small things, or else this doesn't, like this system doesn't feel like it works very well. But this is like a big factory, and we're going to keep it as is for right now. But yeah, like I feel like that this base here is going to, we'll have to change away the base. And we talked about creating another base somewhere on this area here, right? So we can start to produce some of the materials that we are having a hard time producing back there. Let me just get is the pricklies good? Are they tasty? 5 calories in hydration. Okay, let me just take these a little bit. Okay, these are the ones that are better, and let me get a little bit of the water ones, and they are over there. So that's where I want to put my core, somewhere there. Come here. Because it kind of feels more like it could be like the best place for me to put it. Okay, let's just eat for a second here and drink a little bit. And there you go. And we have 2 more. Okay, so let's dump everything that we have. So chemicals, as you can see here, they are chugging along, and now I can do this one thing, that is just make them all do the same chemicals, right? And this is the one. No, this is the one. Oh, it's almost done as well. Can I just give you 67? I can. Look at you. And you. Okay, this is going to be pretty fast. So this factory is going to just stop its work pretty soon, because like with 6 shooters it's going to be a jiffy until we get everything done. So back here we don't need chemicals at this point, so we're not doing much with those chemicals. I'm still trying to do applicators, I guess. So these are applicators, and these are sorry, these are the impellers. So I think I need to move the impeller base somewhere else, because this impeller base that I have here is not fast enough, I guess. So let me just store the things that I don't care about. So right now you can go back in. And is there like any materials that we care? No materials, but this is a blue LEM. This is not the place, but let me get some ammo. Position there. Let's go up. I have a blue. So grubbers. And we have some water. We'll keep this water with... No, we're gonna be playing around next to the water area, so I think we're good. It's like a majority of these things is just garbage that we don't care about. So let's go LEMs. We don't have space. Fog of War 45. Fog of War 15. I'm saving all of these, but in reality I don't think we need to save any of those because we kind of don't need them. Okay, let's take a look at this. Furnace. Furnace. We need sulfuric acid and applicators. We're using both. We can do this one, which is going to be pretty easy. So these impellers, we need more impellers. I'm assuming that the impellers will be used for something else. We will find out, I guess. But there's nothing that we can unlock right now because we are still way behind on the... on this one. So I think we need to do impellers. We need to make impellers go faster. I think that's the main thing. So let's do that. Okay, again, so if we go check what impellers do or require, impellers are 1 every 4 seconds and they require a bunch of stuff. And this is basically saturated at this point, if I'm not mistaken. This line is completely saturated. So there isn't much we can do about it. The only thing we could do is just split out this in some in smart way. But the problem is that we have stabilizers here and stabilizers are a little bit tricky to do. But, and we have heat resistant sheets as well. So let's take a look at heat resistant sheets. They require wolfram, titanium, and glass. What about these? Completely different things. So these two I don't feel like they are a good match. So let's see, what about this one and applicator stabilizers. So they need rotors and titanium rods, which are completely different again.
Good job. Future Health Solutions has unlocked new robots for you.
Okay, those feel like that they are completely unrelated. So, which is okay. I can make a factory for 2 things as long as I don't consume a lot of resources on them, right? Okay. Hardening agent. We can do that now. And we got 2 LEMs. Did we? If we would have, if we had clicked on click. Oh, we can make them? Is that it? Oh no, they are right there. Natural hydration and calories. Yay! We can lower food intake. But it's the main... Because it takes forever to increase this, right? It feels like I don't have interesting things. The percentages are very low and there isn't much that is good that I've seen as of right now. And I've been trying to give it the best thing, but for example, this is a fire swap. This one is pretty good. In theory, I could use this instead. So you don't have infection. This gives us more shield, and this reduces shield charge delay. So this charges the shield faster. So kind of is the best thing we have. And this one, it just increases the stamina. And the best one we have is just it decreases the cost of a double jump. And this one reduces the double jump as well. So it's kind of stamina 30 is the best because we just run a lot. So yeah. All right, let's get rid of a couple of stuff. So this is going to be our designated, I'm gonna get rid of a couple of stuff area. So drop this. I'm gonna drop that. I don't need this. I don't need that. Drop this. Drop that. Drop that. Drop that. And let's get like 1,000 more of these friends. Or 2,000. It doesn't really matter. It's not.
I can use this.
Not like the major issue here. All right, let's go. So we're going all the way running to the place where we think we want to have our next core, which is like on top of that mountain. Okay, let me just try to get you. Whoop. There. Okay, cool. And voila. And reload. Let's get these blue prickly wicklies. There we go. There's another blue prickly wickly here. Awesome sauce. Yeah, and I'm gonna go on top of that mount. Okay, let's go. All in line, please. And reload. Cool. That was done. And I'm gonna do on top of that, on top of this mountain here. Why is that? Because I think I'm gonna go back, and if we need some, if for some reason we need to do some extraction here, I think we can do it pretty easily. But that's mainly like the place that I think we want to go for. And acquired. And there's going to be a monolith here, which is going to be a little bit cumbersome, but we are going to go to this side, and it doesn't really matter because we're going to build, I think, that way, but we need some place to put our... maybe I'll just build that way. That way sounds better. Okay, so I'm gonna put our core here. Over here. Cool. And what we want. So let's get down one of these. So I think we can do heat shields here. On this one. And we can shoot heat shields. And we can do stabilizers, I think. So we need a furnace. And so this is going to be doing heat shields, right? Heat shields. And then we're going to do a fabricator. Let's put the fabricator down. Cool. And you are going to be doing stabilizers, which will require rotors. Are we doing rotors somewhere? I don't know. I'll have to check, but we'll bring rotors in, I guess. So for this one, we need 1, 2, 3 friends. And I think that's, I'm not gonna build anything here. I'm just gonna get these 3 things. Okay, so let's get you back here, I guess, on this side. I'm going to get 3 things because we are going to import 3 items, right? So we can do... Can I rotate you? So 1. They can be all in this, like, side to side. Doesn't really matter. Oh, stable. There we go. And then I'm going to just get it 1 to the side, then going to go up a little bit. Oh no, it's too high. So you are going to be... We need both plates. So this is going to be the... heat shield, base, plant, Wolfram. Heat plant, heat S plant, wolf plate. Okay. Oh no. Like heat S plant, eats plant, wolf plant. Okay. Let me just copy this beginning. Awesome. You are going to be tie plate, and you are going to be glass. Glass. Push. There we go. And you are going to just come here very easily, and we're going to just have a bunch of furnaces, which a bunch I'm going to do like 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let me just check if there's anything that is more than the others. Yes, it's 2 sheets per. So so 2 titanium sheets per. Okay. Okay, let me just think a little bit. I'm trying to think if I want to have 2 of them. If I want to have 2 or not of these friends. So okay, so let's do 1. Okay, 1 back. Can you just... We're back to that situation where the rock is in a strange position, right? Okay, 2 and 3 and 4. Let's try as is, and then we'll see what we can do about it, right? Like, let's try 4. Okay, this is like in that strange situation again where the greed is not greeding, right? The greed decided to leave earlier today. So you go from here to there, and then you go from here to over there, and from here to there, and from here to over there, and you from here to over here. And titanium is coming from which side? This one? Are you the titanium? You are the titanium. I think I might want you to be the wolfram plates. No, the wolfram plates, this is glass. So what I was thinking was, if I put the 1 and 2. Oh, you know what I can try to do? I can try to change the plates position. No, but then the bottleneck was going to be on that side, right? Maybe not. So this is going to be, instead of wolfram plates, it's going to be the titanium plates. And this is going to be the wolf plates. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to Z that, connect you to here, and then you are going to be connected to this side. But at the same time, I'm going to connect you from here to over there. Which is maybe kind of strange, but there we go. This way, it's going to be... They are going to be separated. We're going to be 2 coming from there, going there, through the bottom, right? And then another one that's going to come from the side. And this one is going to be a 2. It's going to connect on the front. And I think it's not going to work very well, but it is what we're going to do for right now. So I'm going to put some storages here because I want to have a buffer. Just because I want to have a buffer, not because of anything special about it. So 1 buffer. And I'm going to do to the back. And I think if we grow that way. And I'm going to put you here. Going to put you over here. Going to put you over here. I'm gonna put you over here. And Z. Connect you there. Connect you there. And there. And over there. Okay, there we go. Connect you over here. And then connect you from here to there. From here to there. And then last but not least, we're gonna put here a cargo dispenser. It's colliding with the ground. It's not connected to the ground. There we go. It's unstable. Oh, which is okay, I guess, because I can just turn it around. And make it come this way, and if we need more, we can always get more. And instead of this, then F that and F that, we're going to connect you to this one instead, and you to this one, and then you to this one, and you to that one. There we go. All right. So let's make this work. So heat. This is going to be a heat plate. This is going to be a heat plate. And this is going to be a heat plate. There we go. And that should all be set up here correctly. You are going to be heat resisting, and you are going to be heat resisting. All right, there's nothing more here, so we're good. So this first is done. So let's delete that. And there we go. Now you friends will require rotors and titanium rods. And I think that we'll need another factory for titanium rods. I think. But we'll find out. So we could move this one forward, but the other one, maybe we can just do it here. I think we might have enough space to move it to that side. Okay. So B, we're gonna do some cargo receivers. It's a forbidden area. Oh, because of the thing. Okay, let me just delete this for right now. Okay, maybe from this side we can then move all the things that way. Yep, that sounds good. So B, cargo. So it's going to be 2, so it's going to be a little bit of an easier setup, I guess. One more to the back. Is it correct? It is not. So F that. So Z. And it's looking good now? Yes, it is. One back. Thank you, sir. And now you're going to go with one of these friends. And Z. Boosh. 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 And boosh. There we go. And you are going to be the 6th. 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 6 synth? No. Like, what I was building here? My God. Stabilizers. So, stab, plant, rotor, and this is stab, plant, and this is gonna be titanium pipe. Beep. Okay. And this should be pretty simple because it's just these fabricators, right? I can just rotate these fabricators. I'm just gonna put them in line. So 1, 2, chat, why didn't you tell me they were the incorrect side? So again, let's do it again, but now much better. Fabricators. Rotate. There we go. Okay, let me just connect you here. Push. And then 2. And then 3. And then 4. And then let's do a 5th one. 5. Boom. Let's get that. Get that. And then we'll get this one. And we'll get this one. And we'll get this one. And then we jump. And we come here and push. Push. There, and there we go, and one more. All right. So now we need pipes to move our items from here to there. So you can connect here, you can connect there. You can connect here. This is a little bit higher because there's a rock underneath it, and I'm okay with that. You are connecting to this side, you are connecting here. And that's basically the idea behind this. All right. Oh, no. And then last but not least, we need to connect like all the way the outputs. Oh, that factory is being attacked. Interesting. Or at least was attacked. I don't know. Like the fact that you don't have like any information about the tax and stuff, it just feels like that. Okay, early access, too early maybe, but yeah, it just feels not so very nice. But yeah, so we want to have some sort of
I recommend finding a safe place.
Let's make a habitat here. It doesn't cost us like much, so it just like doesn't really matter. Colliding with a player. I don't know where to get myself. Maybe in the back? Okay, it's connected. Let's give you airlock. We can give it anything else afterwards if we need. So there we go. This is all connected. Now I need a place to get my materials. So storage. Okay, I'm gonna put storage over. So here, I guess. 1 and 2, and this is going to connect to Oh, shoot. This side, and this is going to connect to that side. Okay, warning. Let's go. So one thing that I don't know if we can, if we have or not, is the rotor machine, a rotor plant. But we can find that out pretty quickly, I guess. 1, 2, 2, 3. There we go. I love that the planet is being incinerated. I'm just changing the place where I am. There we go. Look at that. We can go fetch whatever it's in there. So how are we in terms of this? We're good. We need some power for sure. And we need to start bringing in things to these parts. So let's give it a second. We're going just down on the hole as soon as we are done, and then we'll come back and we'll see how we are. Let me just make sure that today, do I have sound? I have sound. Do I have, yes, I do have sound. Cool. And so something that I think you can do is have multiple shooters shooting at the same place, which is good. We haven't tried it that yet, though. Hopefully it works. But you never know. Are you good?
Planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
So we cannot build anything until the core is down to the temperature that we care about. So T to have some light.
Reloading.
Okay, just use like a full mag on this. Okay, doesn't look like it blows up. So that was something that I was not sure. Okay, I've already came here, but do the crystals regrow? I don't know. But the plants, these plants did not regrow for sure. This is like, are they like finite resources? Interesting, interesting. So that I tried to blow it up, but couldn't. And that doesn't do anything for me, right? Like it's not changing color or anything. Let's just reload. Okay, there isn't anything we can do about this right now, so let's move on. So you, fabricator, are going to fabricate stabilizers. And I said stabilizers. And you're going to be doing stabilizers. You're going to be doing stabilizers. And stabilizers. Everybody doing stabilizers here. And you are going to receive stabilizers. Look, oh, that's so strange. Why is that the case? All right. So B. Let's build up some rail connector here. And then we're going to build, for right now, our cargo dispatcher. Doop, doop. And like this. And then you're going to be Z from here to here. And from here. Okay, you can just go there. So this is all done, I think. The only thing that we're missing right now is power. So power, let's get you some power. I'm assuming that I will need maybe 2 wind turbines at least. So 1 and 2. And let's give it a little bit of a sidewalk here. To here. Okay, nope. How much power does it need? Oh, we need 30 more. No. I'm just gonna do another wind turbine. Z. Can I put you over here? Right there. Look at it. Great. So 3 wind turbines are going to be enough to just power all this shenanigan up. So I need plates and I need rods. And I need Wolfram as well. Oh no, I hurt myself. Guys, move. Move on. You know what? Do I need to refresh myself? I don't think so. I was thinking like, should I just inject myself right now or should I wait? I think I can wait a little bit. So this one here, we need Wolfram. Is this a Wolfram engine? It is. So we need Wolfram plates. So Z. Floor is not stable. F. Bzzz. Choops. All right. Z. You can go up. And then we're going to give you another one. And then you connect here. And you connect over there. Voila. And you go here and connect there. Awesome sauce. So you're going to be doing Wolfram plates. And I'm going to send these Wolfram plates to the heat shield plant. And right over there. There we go. As soon as his friend has some power. Which I guess it's gonna be right now. So can I get some power maybe here? Awesome, I can. So now I just need to do that and connect you to here. And we have a little bit more power. So now it should be shooting the things that we needed to shoot. So now rods and rods and the other thing. Yeah, I think this factory. I think this factory is already overproducing. So we might have to do some changes here to, if you want to keep any kind of resemblance of rating. Okay, so you are plates. Cool, we need plates. And you are rods. Hey, and we need rods. That's cool. It's like everything is right here. So F this. You know what? Oh, the plates are over. Oosh, the plates are over there. Okay, let's delete that. Okay, let's F this out. And now you are gonna be here. And you, friend, are gonna be over. This is wrong. Let's move it closer. All right. So this one. Okay. Oh, it's in the correct place. Cool. Isn't that cool? That's when these things happen. They are in the correct place without me doing anything. That's awesome. I love when that happens. So Z. Click here, click there, click here, click there, click here, click there, and click here and click there. Awesome sauce. And we need to do the same kind of thing. No, not this one. This one. You and you. And Z to pick this up and connect it there. To the next one, and this one connects forward, and this one connects forward. You know what? I think I might just break this connection because that... Yeah, I'm gonna break this connection. And I'm gonna put another one here. Like, just move it up and do Z. You connect to the back and you connect to this side, and then after that, and Z from here to over there. Awesome. And you are going to connect all the way Boosh. So something like that instead. Can I connect you now? There's another building. What if, just hear me out. Hear me out. Again. From the side to this one, and from here all the way there. Are you even doing the thing for the correct one? Okay, so this one is correct, but this one is turning into an odd angle. But from the back, it would just swerve good. What if I just delete you? I think it's not gonna work, but you...
RUPTURE status stable. Arcadia status stable.
Like that? Let's see. Z... from the front to this one, and you should be able to connect again. All right. Cool. So you can now connect down. This way, the ones that are going here don't have to go around, which is really good. Now, first connection here. You're gonna send titanium sheets, and those titanium sheets are gonna go to the heat plant. Titanium plates, which are sheets, not plates, but it's fine. And you are going to go, not that, but titanium rods. And the titanium rods, there you go. And I call them all the wrong things. It's also, isn't it cool? It's awesome. Okay, let's get ourselves some power going on here. It can get another one of these, I guess. So Z. Not enough resources. I need 45. How many resources do I have? I guess I don't have enough. 2, 3, and 4. How many resources do I need to build a 400? I need to delete 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. Okay. Z. 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 Wait. Z. B. Wind turbine. Okay, are we good? Not yet, because you only have 200. And can I connect? Do I still have a little bit left to make a path to here? Ramp is too steep. Okay. I just need to do platforms, I guess, for right now. Okay, it needs to be connected to platforms, but I can do supported ones, right? So 1, 2, 3. Does it connect? Did it connect? It did not. So there's another one there. Did it connect now? Oh, you know what? I can connect with a side extendable from there to here. There we go. On the nick of time. Look at that. So 2 things are done. Now I need to go back to the main base because I need more basic materials, right? Basic construction materials. And since I'm gonna go there, I can check if I'm sending rotors to somewhere. From somewhere to the main base. So those 3, I think I'm almost done. I'm missing glass and rotors. Yeah. Let me get some of these.
Come here.
Let's eat that. 1, 2,
Tasty.
and 3. Okay, do I need... Let's just reload since we're here. Okay, so we wanted to check that piece there. I think I'm doing the rotors locally, which is kind of a problem, but it is what it is. It's just a problem because I need to do more. That's the only problem. So 1. Nope. 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 You have nothing? Okay. You have glass. You have this. You have that. You have that. This one is empty. This one is empty. And this one is empty. Okay. So, basically, I think that the main thing here is that we are sending, for example, glass here. And the glass is only going to be used in the titanium sheets for these 2. So we can just get rid of that. The rotors are there, and I think the rotors are our first line here. Yeah, yes they are. Oh, yes they are. So we'll have to find a place to make rotors, which are those 2. Which is not like crazy, but I think I want to do a different location for them. Let's get some construction materials.
Just what I need.
2, 3, and 4. 500 might be enough. Because I need 2. I need 1 shooter. I'm missing 1 shooter, and then I'm missing 1 base. So. Okay. Food. I'm gonna put not this, but I'm gonna put these pricklers. Okay, and I'm going to materials. I'm gonna put this in. And I think it might be good. Alright, so check, last check. We will need to do rotors somewhere as well. And for the rotors we need titanium rods and wolfram wire. We could piggyback on here and you can produce it here. These and the rotors. The rotors do it on the back. Yeah, don't dislike it. So since we're going there, I will need 2 receivers, which is going to be 240. 240 plus 100, 340. I guess we are fine with that. Okay, let's go. So we have to go. Here we go. All the way to the end of the world again. Ugh.
That's a snack.
Let me just sketch some water things so we can drink some water while we're going, and some of these for some food.
Come here.
Okay, boom, there we go. And now some of these for some water. They have it there, like I could get them there. Okay, cool. So that way. Okay, let me just get some of this out of the way. And out of the way. Cool. And again, like this rotor factory, like these factories that are far away, it's just a pain. At this point, it's just a pain to have to run like all this way just to get some factory going. And it's not like, oh yeah, but we're doing that because of exploration. No, we're doing it because of exploration. We're doing it because of like we need to go to the factories physically to turn on things. It's like I have a place to shoot rotors too. I was like, do I have a place to shoot rotors too? Yeah. Maybe another possible strategy would be to be doing some possible strategy here would be to, instead of doing the thing that we're doing is like centralize resources, have like a bunch of receivers, and then we shoot like each base just shoots to the central one, and then the central one will distribute. And because it's more central, in theory, right? Because I have to preface everything with in theory, it would be better. Okay, so I need to have a shooter on the glass. So I'm going to shoot the glass from here. To back there. And then I'm going to do titanium rods up there. Just a very simple titanium rod factory. And a wolfram powder factory. So we can do rotors. That sounds like maybe the best solution for right now. Oh wow, there's this big thing here. So Z, okay, and then here, and then I'm gonna just lower you to a more reasonable location. So Z, get you up. And I think that I will not need the other shooter anymore. That one, I don't think I will need it anymore. Okay, you are going to be shooting glass into this glass. All right. All right, there we go. Here we are. Okay, let's get rid of all that. All right, there we go. And it's shooting. It's gonna shoot. All right, so bag. Woo! Shoot. So we have, that's our core that we want to go for, and that's what we're going to do. Wolfram powder. Yes, wolfram powder. And we have a place to shoot the rotors to, so we should be somewhere. We don't have to come back here in a little bit. Cool. So that is titanium. So we're going to maybe set up titanium first. Titanium rods. Do I want to do titanium rods? Okay, I will. I'll shoot titanium rods from there to over here to this side. I'll make a bigger production instead of just transporting them by pipe. I feel like it's going to be more resilient, and then we'll be ready for any kind of expansion that we might want to do here. So, guess that would be good. Make it resilient for expansion is like the core tenet here. So there we go. Okay, this is pretty steep, but I think we're okay. So B. So first but not least, we want at least, let's do 2 of these friends. Okay. And then they are going to be connected together with some of these rail shenanigans. 1 and 2. And I'm going to get you here and there. And then am I going to keep that? I don't think I'm going to keep it. I don't really care much. We have a buffer of 100 in each machine, so I think we're pretty much good. And then I'm going to just connect you to the next step. And the next step is going to be fabricators to do rods. And the rods are going to be turned 1. So 1 there. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. So Z, connection here, connection there, connection there, and last but not least here. Connect everything with the fastest belts we have. You go to this side, you go to this side. So in the end, there's also like that one problem that I don't want to have to run all the way here to set up any new shooters. So that's that. There we go. There we go. There we go. And now Z. Here, and then here, and then here. And this one, yes, we'll have a couple of depots. So 1 and 2, and then there is going to be a shooter that is going to come. Cargo dispatcher, which I shouldn't have come here first, but okay, it is what it is. So 1 shooter. The problem with coming here first is that I have to come back here to set it up to shoot to the correct place. But there we go. Connect you there. Q. From this side, from that side to there. Okay, you connect there. And you connect over there, and you are going to connect to this one, and this one's going to connect to that one, and I'm going to have a connector here in the middle, which will come from here. I was like, I think this is connected to the wrong place, but then I was like, maybe not. Maybe I'm lucky today. No, I'm not. Like that, Z, and again. Okay, so this is going to be titanium rods, titanium rods, titanium rods, and titanium rods. Oh, did I do it? No. So these are going to receive titanium rods, and these are going to receive titanium rods. That's awesome. You are going to do titanium bars, and you, friend, are going to do titanium bars. And we are going to put down already just preemptively a wind turbine, because I'm 200% sure that this is not going to be enough power. And I don't even know if it's going to be enough power what we have right here. So that's that. So connect to this side. Everything is connected. We good? They're starting to move. They're starting to move. Okay, titanium rod's done. Now we need to go do the Wolfram part. I was like, I forgot to do the receiver. No, I didn't. That was fortunate that I did not forget that. I like the fact that after you put something here, it doesn't they don't, like, the enemies don't spawn too close, so that's good. All right, so you, my friend, are doing that I need. Isn't that good? So now fabricators. So I'm gonna do a couple of fabricators here, a couple of like 1, 2. I think it's fabricators, right? We want to do rotors. Yes. Oh, that's powder. That's not wire. We need wire, which is fine. It's like we just another factory. It's okay. Okay, hopefully that's good. And now, so can you do? Are you the one that do wire? No, it's fabricators that do wire. Okay, let's do push. And I think we're just gonna piggyback on this 1, 2, 3. 3 for right now, and then we'll find out if we want to do something else. F that. Delete all that, and I don't want that connection. I want a fast belt. Please, can I get fast belts? But first I need a corner there. I need a corner there. B, fast belt from here to here. To here. Okay, let's connect this one first. And now this one. And now this one. There we go. And there we go. And this is going to connect now to the outside. Psh. It's so many little steps that need to happen in order to set everything up. It just becomes a little bit cumbersome. And since there's no way to copy paste this, it's going to take always forever. Okay, B. Okay, I'm gonna do this in 2 lanes because I don't wanna. I don't want to. 1, 2, 3, and then you 3 can go there. All right. So Z. You connect to this, and you connect to that, and you connect to this, and you connect to that. Okay, so this looks like it all fits. That's good because that's what I was hoping for. And you connect to that side. Nope. Wrong side. You connect to... it doesn't work. Does it have to be... one more? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if this way you can connect. Can you connect now? No, you cannot, because you're bumping here. Do we care much? That's the main question. So for the last one, I think you shouldn't care much. We could just do this and just connect the both of them here. And we'll find out if that's too bad, or if people get sad or upset or whatever. So you on this corner, go up 1. I think 1 is enough. I don't think we're gonna be doing rotors for too long, or we'll need them like in huge amounts. So 1. But in the end, how much does it cost to have like the rotors in the correct place, right? It doesn't. This one is wrong as well. F. So Z. There we go. There we go. And then there we go. You connect to this, and then you connect to that, and you connect. You don't connect anywhere. You connect to this. You connect to this. There we go. Look at that. I don't know, chatty chat. How are you? How's your day going? I am getting very concentrated here, I guess. That's the term of it. Very concentration-y. And here we're gonna do some shooty shooters. Rotate. Let's get you a little bit higher. And this. I hope you're having fun. Are you playing the game? If so, let me know what you're thinking. As I was thinking, like, as I was saying before, I am... Okay, rotors and rotors. Okay, this is all good. Why is this not going, though? Apparently, you need to tell it what you need it to build. It's the strangest thing. Okay, there we go. And last but not least, let's get a receiver. So it's going to go, I think here is good enough. So this is going to receive, this is going to be rotor plant, and this is going to get rod. Let's do tie rod. Confirm. And you connect from here to over there. There we go. And last but not least, I'm going to shoot you to rotors. It's going to go all the way down here. And it's going to be rotors. There we go. I think we should be good. It should be bringing everything that we need here, and we just get to do one last thing, and that one last thing that we need to do is connect the shooter to this base. Yep. So that's basically it. Is there like a snake serpent roots or whatever it's called? That's it. That's the gist of it. So yeah, I don't know, like I'm feeling like that this is like I do have a lot of qualms with the game right now. The infinite time that I just spend running around is just crazy. It's just insane. Send titanium rods to our rotor plant. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna run all the way back to that plant, make sure that it's shooting and everything is fine. And then we're gonna run all the way to our base to see if the rotors are good. And if the rotors are good, we're going to dismantle the main base and just collect rotors. And the other ones, and we should be in a better spot. So this one, we don't want it to be used, correct? Also, this base, we don't want it to be overused because we still want this base to be we still want this base to be a base for the okay, there we go. We want this base to be a base also for sulfuric acid, which means that in no time I'll have to run all the way here to set up sulfuric acid. Yay! Okay, so the fabricators here are working good. So that one is sad, but I think it's okay. Okay, it's going. Are you almost done or something? What's happening here? 27. Did it already shoot or not really? So let's wait a little bit, just make sure that it shoots. And then when it shoots, we'll just run back. Like, I'm assuming that these ratios are not okay. Just by the way. So this, it takes 6 seconds to do a rotor. So we need, per one of these, we need two items of each every 6 seconds, which means that we need one every 3. And because we have, if we had 4, we had 3, it would be like 1 per second, and this is a little bit more than 1 per second. And these ones are doing 2 every 4 seconds, which means that is 1 every 2 seconds. 1 per second. So this is ratio wise, it's good. And this produces 1 per second, which I don't think it's enough to feed these up, right? It needs 1. Nope, it is enough because we are doing 3. And that one, I think it's going to be okay, I guess. Let me see. How's this? 91 is gonna shoot. It's about to shoot. It would be great if it could shoot us as well to the place where this is going. Let's see. Okay, it's going to shoot. Let's see what happens if I'm here. Okay, just passes through us. Okay. Fine. You don't want to take us? Don't take us. Okay, let's run all the way back to our base then. Oh my god. Baddies.
Reloading. Changing max.
Okay, there you go. Got it.
Reloading.
Nothing. There's one of these here. Let's get it. What? I didn't get it. I got it. And I think there's another one there. Yep. There we go. All right. And here we are. Running again back to our base.
Come here.
We're gonna check to make sure that we have everything that we need. I don't have any shooters though on the other base. I don't have any receivers on the other base, which means that we're gonna have to go back and forth. I don't know. So yeah, chatty chat, how are you enjoying the game? Do you... So there's a question that I'm having is like, I'm not sure like how the attendance has been like lately. Feels like that not very great. I think there's a lot of people
Acquired.
streaming the game as well, so that kind of makes it harder. I'm trying to think if it makes sense for us to continue streaming the game. And in some sense, the answer I think is it makes if I'm having fun. At this point, I'm really satisfied. Like, I want to continue doing this, but I don't know if this is something that y'all are too interested on or not. So that's a question that I'd like to leave you, is if it would make sense for us to continue playing this game or not. And if not, maybe we can do like today, tomorrow, and eventually change on Monday, change games on Monday. I don't know. Let me know what you think. If there's anything, like in some sense, I also don't want to be constantly changing games, right? Because it's not good. You all like to see a particular game and you want to see me playing the game, right? But at the same time, if there's like any game that you're interested in playing, that's something also that we would have to look into, right? Not saying that we'll play any game, because in the end, games are also expensive and they need to be bought. If I don't get sponsored for them, I'll have to buy them. But I don't know. I think I might change us a little bit. I don't know. There's a couple of things that I like to do also, like in Carvel. So maybe, like, I'm thinking that maybe it would make some sense for us to change, like have a couple of streams where we just do some like software development as well. And from there, we'll see, I guess. Cool. All right. Okay, one thing that's interesting here. So, but let me know if there's anything that you're interested on or something, and we'll go from there. Okay. So something that is interesting here. Oh, there it is. It's connected. It says there if it is connected to something. But these ones that are empty, they are not connected to anything. These are like wolfram plates. And we are not receiving wolfram plates. There we go. And this one is connected. But this one here is not connected to anything. And these, I'm assuming that these are not connected to anything. And they are still called cargo receivers. All right, so first things first. So rotors, we don't need rotors anymore. 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to just keep it as is. And this one here is heat shields. And we don't need these anymore. And now these stabilizers, we don't need them anymore. It's okay. I don't care. And there's no tubes for this fabricator, and this fabricator is doing applicators. Okay. We have a ton of these. So this one, it has stabilizers, but it doesn't have wolfram plates because wolfram plates are not connected here. Did we lost it? Because okay. I know what happened. Okay, so those two will need some friends, I'm quite sure.
I'm detecting increased RUPTURE activity. Prepare for a wave.
Should we run there? Should we not run there? So we don't need a rotor here. We just need the rotors are still here. And I think I'm just going to delete them because I don't need them. But those two will definitely be required again. So let's move inside. Oh, and since we're here, let's just drop everything that we don't care about. Drop, drop, drop. I'll have to check because some of these things... So there we go, and I think that's that. Is there anything else? You, and you. Yeah, I think that's it. Buy resources. Okay, let's investigate some of these like carcass type stuff. There we go.
Another great day for science.
And okay, let me see food-wise, where are we? I do have... So these are food... These are HP? No, these are like sprint things. So if we have forts, you can do like these... Those things. This one is energy. Triples the natural energy regeneration for 30 seconds. It does not stack with other energy regeneration. I might have enough for the... I don't know if I have enough of like the serpent roots there. 30 toxicity. Doubles. Is triples. And is like what, quadruples? So I think I want to do this. And I definitely want to do these star bites. So let's see. Okay, I have enough of these to do what I want, and I have enough of these to do what I want, and I think we have enough of these to do what I want. Cool. So here, let's unlock... First of all, we want to unlock the serpent roots. We want to unlock this. There we go. And then for this one, we want to unlock this. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So now if we go here, we can do these shoes, which is just like 3-2. So we can do a couple of them if we need to run. So let's do maybe 10. And for the other ones, for these tablets, we can do 1, 2, 3. All right, cool. So let's put everything back to where it was. And I think I'm going to just half this
Temperature returning to normal.
and put half there. And I'm gonna half this and put half here. And I'm going to drink one of these, do one of these, and I'm going to just put the food back. All right, there we go. Oh, we need to make it fresher. Do we have stuff? Okay, cool. So let's turn on the Wolfram plates, and I think we here. Let me check what we really need from here. So this one, we need the titanium rods and the Wolfram plates. Titanium rods and Wolfram plates and glass and tubes. So you. I don't think we need this anymore. You. We need this. You are this, so we definitely need you. I don't think we need this anymore. Tubes. Yep, we do need that. What about you? Nope. No more ceramics. Glass, we need glass. We don't need this anymore. We don't need these. We don't need these plates. And there we go. So basically this one is going to be main base, and it's going to be heat shields. And this one is going to be stabilizers. Main base stabilizers. Okay, cool. Okay, you connect to here, you connect to there, and you connect to there. All right, there we go. That should be it. So now we are going to go up there to make sure that we fire up the things that need to be fired up. Or maybe let's go to the Wolfram first, because the Wolfram, and we need to check what's happening with the pipes. The tubes. Okay, our gun, let's reload. So we need to go there, here first, because this is like the thing that's not working at all. Well, the other one is not working either, but the Wolfram is the one that I care about, because the Wolfram plates is going to start consuming the things that we will be shooting up. So the plates, which one of these are plates? Okay, those look like plates. Okay. Okay, you don't have anywhere to put these plates on. So main base, plates, there we go. Let's make sure that you are connected. You are connected. Are you connected somewhere? You are. In those two on the back, let me just check. You are connected, and you are connected. So now tubes. It's over there. In one way, it's like, do you want to run like the most efficient path to a particular place, or what do you want to do? And right now, are there two here? Okay. I like and I upvote. Yeah. Oh, you got it. I was looking at my energy bar instead of looking at the other bar that we were going for. There we go. Big jump. So now we need to go back in here. And we need to check why because of this, because of the pipes here, I guess. No, I think it's not that. It's just that the game is just doing that thing again where it's just like, I don't know what you're talking about. Connect to where? So this one here, it's not receiving anything because stuff, right? So I'll have to find which pipe needs to be which pipe has to be broken in order to get this going. Come on. Let's try it again then. All the way to here. Nope. This one. Guys, now it's becoming like special, right? It's like, oh yeah, by the way, I don't know. Okay, they're not coming yet. Are they coming? Not yet. Because I think like even if I just break this connection here, right? Like I need to wait for all of that to just disappear. F. But if I connect you from also here to there. And now it's being super finicky. I don't understand. Like sometimes it routes them all around, sometimes it doesn't. It's like, dude, just decide what you want to do. Like for example, this one. Plates. What is happening? What are you connected to? Aluminium rods on the main base. Titanium sheets. Okay, this is wrong. This one is completely wrong. But it shouldn't matter. Like I don't want to have to redo this base here. I don't want to have to redo it. I really don't. Like, these two are shooting to the places that they should be shooting, right? And there was previously one thing that was on the right. But this is wrong because, like, so on the middle goes this, the sheets go on the left. And okay, so there's some wrongness here.
Key to
Is in a
greatness.
stable stage. The climate of Arcadia is returning to normal.
So this here should be connected correctly. So if I just delete this, what happens? Are you able to know that you need to send things here? Okay, let me try to remove like the redundancies. I really want to make these three work. These three pieces here. I really want to make this work, but I don't think I can. Okay, I'm just gonna remove them. Okay, so these are sheets that need to come through here. So the sheets will have to come from over there to over here and continue further down the line. So F that. And Z, you are going to connect to here. Done. The middle one, we said it was this one. No. The middle one, it is there, and we're going to just delete that. And we're gonna delete this one here. Cool.
Arcadia 7.
And you
Generating.
are going to connect to this one, and you are going to connect to that one. So I'm going to make a main bus. I was going to make a main bus. Does the main bus work here? Doesn't look like. Okay, so that one is there. And last one is this one that goes to here. And this one has to be connected to this one here. So F this and F that, Q, Z. There we go. And from this side, we're going to connect to that one. And from that side, we're going to connect to this one. And from that side, we're going to connect to that one. All right, there we go. And last but not least, so this one is wrong. And this is connected to the main base alu. So F that. Main base alu. Cool. So U, Z. So rotate. You are going to be shooting rods, main base, alu rods. There we go. Okay. And you, my friend, from there are going to connect here. And from here, you're going to connect there. And F this. And from here, you're going to connect to there. All right. Let's see if this is going. So tubes are going. Okay. Are we starting to already send stuff to these three? Hopefully it will in a second. Or is going to fill up those there? Let me check. Okay, this is 76, 77, 77. Okay. So eventually I think they will fill up. I hope. But it's gonna take a little bit of time. And it's gonna require somewhat of like always sending in rods in here. Okay, there's peeps somewhere. All right, there we go. Now we're starting to get some pipes here as well. It's gonna take a little bit of time, but hopefully it's good. What about you, my friend? If I just take 100 casings from you. Drop that. Okay, eventually I want to see some material coming in. Yes, there's some material like on the left lane there. It's coming in. Awesome, but I want to see some material coming from the bottom as well. Okay, nothing is coming. I think I exhausted all my titanium pipes. Because they're like, you see they're like a full belt. And they're up. No, they're still going on that side first. None is coming this way. I don't know. I don't know, chatty chat. What do y'all think? Should we break this friend here? Can I connect you from there? No. Okay, let's see. I don't know if the problem is that like I don't have more tubes there. What's happening? Rods. No, I have enough, but I'm not even... It's only sending the amount that it has to send. That's it. That's not sending more. So that means that it's not connected all the way there. For reasons. I think that, like... You know what I think happens? Is that there's like a limit. And then the game doesn't know what to do. I feel like that's what's happening. There's like a limit on the pipes. And the pipes, then it just doesn't know what to do with the resources. Because right now I have 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6 requesters. And apparently cannot handle more than 6 requesters each one of these pipes, which is it's kind of strange because these pipes continue forward and they should be connected to those 3 furnaces there. And right now, okay, right now it's like if let me see if I can give you high priority here to see if it realizes that this one, that's where I want my pipes to come for. This is not pipes, that's the problem. This is sheets. All right then. So sheets come from the outside. So this is wrong. Okay, I'm going to just delete this one because we are not using it. So Z, this side, connect you there. And that should automatically just bring up the things that we need brought in, right? Okay, where are the sheets? I don't know where the sheets are. What is happening? Is it not connect? Did I not connect it? Connect it? Did I not connect it? Okay, try again. All right, let's see. There we go. Now we're going. All right, cool. So the tubes should be going. Here we go. And here we go. These are 2. These are filled up. Okay, so now where do we want to go? We want to go to there. Oof. Like, again, here we are running around like busy bees. Okay, chop, 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 chop. So that factory up there is a factory where we're producing both heat plates and stabilizers. So that's what that is. So let's take a look and see if we can just set it up to be to just fire up to the main base the things that we need. There we go. Oh, no more energy. And here we are. Chop, 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 step by step. Let's jump here. Oh, too much. No, we're good. So stabilizers, and we're gonna send stabilizers to the main base. Okay, main base stators. Main base stabilizers. There we go. He's going to shoot. There we go. And this one now. No, it's over there. And this one is going to be heat shields, and it's going to be main base. Main base heat shields. There we go. And that should be it for us there. We do have like quite a lot still, but ugh. It's okay, I can just H. And 3 hours later, here we are. All right, cool. There we go. Things are starting to go, and it's a little bit locked there. So here we go. The presses are good. The titanium rods should be about to come. There's some rotors there that I will never use. There's these that are not going to be used. And there's still some of those that could be used. All right, cool. So pipe tubes are not coming in. Like, I'd like to have some like prioritary connections. So this one here is tubes and glass. There's really no reason for these to be in the same lane, right? There kind of is, because there's no way to distinguish between these two. And there's no way like to send, as we saw before, like if you use the like the 3-lane thing, it just doesn't work. It just like sometimes works, sometimes it doesn't work. It doesn't push things around. Sometimes it just mixes them. So, but this setup of like a single pipe is not something that works. Clearly, this is not something that works. So I think we have to send a double pipe. So this one could inject itself through here, right? And hopefully it's going to start sending to that side. If I think I'll have to delete this branch here. Let me just delete this. Okay, cool. It's almost like what I want is to have a secondary pipe here where I just do... Let me see, can I get you... maybe like that, and then a pipe from the top to here. Okay, so let's do that. 1, 2, 3. I think it was it. Z from the top to it. And then that. 1, 2, 3, and Z. 3, and then Z. Z, I said, and connect. There we go. And delete this pipe holder, I guess, and this pipe holder going to go to this piece here, and it's going to go there, and Z all the way back to this side, and from you to there. And also from you to all the way here, I guess. And to here and to there. Cool. There we go. Okay, everything is going to go forward. Okay, there we go. So that's much better. So it's one less thing that we need to care about. Okay, there we go. So the only thing that is taking us longer is the titanium rods. right? But titanium rods are coming through this mesh. And unfortunately, there's really no easy way for me to just decouple this from here unless I just move the pipe to... Can I Z this? Can I connect you to you? But if I just lower you a little bit, maybe I can. Or make it higher. Let's see. From there to the top, and from you to you. Okay, there we go. There's still plates going, but that's okay. The plates are the thing that I think we're going to be in need in a second. The plates are coming at a good enough rate, I think. There we go. Awesome sauce. And one thing that would help is if I connect, for example, this one to this one, right? And then from this one to that one. It would be very helpful, right? Okay, there you go. Alright, so this should be providing us a little bit faster speeds here. Let's take a read on our panel to see how we are. Like this is craziness right now. 93%, 71%. Okay, so this is almost done. This is ways to go, valves and super magnets. I want this to finish, please. Can you just finish that? So these machines are brutally big. It takes 4 seconds. So we have 3. We don't do like 1 per second. It's not enough to do 1 per second, but it's not as crazy as either. Like if we had a 4th one. What would that look like if we added a 4th one? It has like if we just keep the same. More or less. If we just did another one, like just going crazy, like oh, it's not stable. Okay. Okay. Oh, this one is wrong. Let's fix that. Z. Okay. F that. Let's kick this out and put it over here, I guess. So if we pulled you from here to there and from here to there and from here to there. Oh no. Can I reach? Yes, I can reach. That's awesome. And you to there. And you are going to be impellers. And you are going to be impellers. maybe you're just gonna connect you directly from there. Z. Oh my god. Wrong. Wrong. And I want to do these connectors. These connectors. Z. Connect you to here. Connect you to there. Connect you to over here. And then from here to over there. Okay, why are the heat shields not coming in? There we go. So what is the things that... The only thing that's coming in is the stabilizers. Okay, stabilizers are coming in. That's great. And it's the plates are coming in as well. Awesome sauce. Maybe I have a backstop here where I can just get you there. And connect you to this side. There we go. And is there a way for me to connect? Am I using the 4? I'm using the 4 there. Okay, I'm gonna try something crazy. It's from here. Oh, this way is going to be bad. Yeah, it's not able to do it. But if I could just send the plates from that side, that would make the other ones faster as well. Like, I don't understand why the heat shields are only coming to this side. It's like, what is wrong? So these ones are perfectly fine, but they don't have... any pipes coming in. There's not a single pipe going into this side. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, something that I could eventually try is if I put you in the floor, can I convince you to go back here? I can. So if I just delete you, I can just say, you come from here to over there. And you come from back there to over here. And the only plates that are gonna come are going to be the ones that go left. And even those, they shouldn't be coming at all. It's okay. Okay. The time it takes for it to reach here. Oh. And I think we're good. So now we have a full pipe coming in. Look at that. Much, much better. Like, I'm tempted to just bring this pipe here. If I can. Let me see if I can bring that pipe. I'm going to try to the side to the bottom here. No, because it's going to go around that. So these are not, they don't have pipes or heat shields. I don't understand. I don't understand this game. I don't understand it at all. I really, it's just like, it just blows my mind how strange this is. Like these connections, these requests, they are all connected. Some that come from that side, they come in here because like the stabilizers are coming in, but not the heat shields, which are coming from that place there. It's just like, it just boggles my mind. So, okay, basically this one doesn't make sense anymore. Because like this is just doing its own thing. Yeah, like I feel that there's like some sort of like a bottleneck like on these, like they don't, because like that's not even the thing, right? Like according to what I've played so far is that like these machines request stuff, and then the requests, they only come out of the warehouse or whatever you have of them when you request them. Are these not being requested? Like, I don't get it. It's like, if I make it high priority, will it get something? You see, it just got something. It's like, what just happened? Okay, higher priority. Everything is coming in here. So it's going to first fill this up.
You've reached another level with Griffiths. Have you thought about a new weapon? Or maybe you'll upgrade something you already have.
So these are still coming because they were asked before, and that's okay. So these ones are building. So we should have like 1 per second. Should be a little bit of a better situation. Like I just want to collect all these and just lay them out again at this point. But I cannot do the same thing on those because those are so much more complicated. I was trying to do like a battery that could allow me to do a some sort of like a bus of some sorts, but I don't think buses work here at all. Okay, let's take a look and see what this friend requires. Woof, more inventory, that's great. So batteries are nozzles. Alright, so furnaces. What are we missing for the furnaces? Applicators. We will be collecting applicators and we'll be able to do this and when we get the sulfuric acid, of course. Mega presses. We need 200 electronics. We need to get those 200 electronics. And then we need to find turbines, valves. We need to find the blueprints. The blueprints. I'm so tired of the blueprints. Oh, I forgot to see if I needed some more helium. Nope, I need something like this. It's like pressurized helium, so I'm assuming that I'm going to just pump it in. Okay, there we go. There's a bunch of things here, which we don't need right now. Any of those? What is that? Glass. Okay, I'm gonna get some electronics. Like, we need 200 electronics so we can finish that one particular thing. So our electronics factory is back here. Electronics, starters, and something else. But our electronics, like, we are kind of not using them for anything. I set up the factory because I thought that we needed it. And then I realized that we don't. It's interesting, like the legs of my character there. It's like, wee. Okay, electronics. We need 200 of these, so let's take them. Okay. So what else do we do here? Inductors and stators, I guess, if I'm not mistaken. Stators, yes. Cool. So they have shooty shooters, but I don't think they are shooting this anywhere. So none of these are needed right now. Do I need to eat? I need to eat, yes. Let's get some of these for the way. Okay, I think that might be enough. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Great. I don't know, chatty chat.
Reached the Selenian Corporation. You've completed another order, and your reward is waiting in the corporate.
Finally, we'll be able to do sulfuric acid. Like 6 hours later. My God. All right, let's see. We are, oh my God, I just realized that we aren't just chatting. Oh man. Chatty chat, why didn't you tell me we're in the wrong category? I need to be better at this. I need to be better at this. Oh my God. Now we're good. Now we're good. Okay, so that, and Bush. There we go. So let's take a look. Refinery and sulfur extraction. Awesome sauce. So the next one here is a turbine. So let's take a look at this. So hardening agent, we have that. Turbine, we don't have that. We need a, I think we need a, these two need a blueprint. Battery are almost done. And super magnets, we are in some ways near, I guess. So the hardening agent, we need the applicators and we need the sulfur. For super magnets, we have these, but we need sulfuric acid. And then for the turbine, we need this, and for the battery, we need sulfuric acid. Friends, I guess we're gonna run like 2 hours again to get us some sulfuric acid set, right? There we go. It needs those kinds of nice things, and then I think we'll have to pressurize it to refine it to get sulfuric acid. And if I'm not mistaken, is this possibly a place? I don't know why there's a marker there. I'm almost 100% sure there's some sulfuric acid. I think these are the sulfuric acid stuff. Now my question is this sulfuric acid? We don't have anything to build there, so maybe let's fix that first. So you, my friends, need inductors and titanium casings. So let's do maybe 200 of these. We need 200 wolfram. No, inductors. Do you have any inductors here? Doesn't look like. Oh, they're coming. Let me see if I can request some inductors for myself. So B. No, not B. Z. Z. And And do we have any inductors? We'll see if inductors come. And we need glass, so let's get 2 stacks of glass. So 1 and 2 stacks of glass. And Wolfram is for the shooty shoots. I don't think inductors are coming, so let's get some of these basic construction materials that we have. So let's go more of these, and we get the inductors not on our way because we are going. I'd like to see if I don't know what our sulfuric acid is, but I hope that that's back there. There's something that's closer to our base.
RUPTURE activity detected.
Okay, let's go to that base. Okay, thank you so much for the recommendation. Okay, let's go all the way. And we are going this way. I feel like my base is just getting so big into like size-wise, it's just crazy. Whoopsie. Okay, let's get 1 and 2. Did we got an habitat here? We did not. So maybe we want to add an habitat somewhere here. Habitat, and is going to go on top of these mountains, I guess. Can I get maybe here? It's not stable, it's on top of me. Okay, maybe like that, and let's give it a door. Oh, there's a rock inside of our house. What are we gonna do? So what did we want to do? We wanted a 3D printer, a basic printer, and let's do some of that. 1,000, maybe like 2. Okay. Oh my god, I don't have enough of the basic ones now. Because this is just like, what, 2 wind turbines? Oh my god. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Head to safety immediately.
Do we have any water thingies? Not really. Yeah, I guess we have to go back to our base because we don't have anything. I think I might, like, I need to check these shooty shooters to see if it is connected to anything, because I think I was shooting inductors to my main base before. So I need to check that. But nevertheless, this doesn't look like what I was seeing here. The color is a little bit different. I'm gonna check it. Maybe I'll just go check it because I think it's not what I want, and then I'll just go here, construction, get our construction materials. I know I can just run there. We have some construction materials being made on this base. Yep, that sounds like a plan. Come on, Rupture, go away. Shoo. Oh, interesting. I only got 5% recovered from the healing shot. I don't know how that recovers by itself. Like, what do you need to do in order to recover it? Okay, let's get it out. Let's see if back here this is sulfuric acid or not. I think it's on that direction. Right? Correct? Correct. So there's something there. I don't know what it is. There's a puddle. with a body. Okay. Okay, so this is a puddle. Going to assume that's not a puddle that we care about. And let's continue. So we want to check this lake here to see if it is a sulfuric acid thing or not. Because if it's not, we have to go all the way to the other side of the planet. Okay, there you go. Why doesn't this look like a place where you can extract sulfuric acid? Nope, it does not. Okay, let's get this collected and go back to our base. One of our base, like that, going back to our base is like a phrase that doesn't really work well in this particular game, but yeah. So what I've been calling main base, that's basically like this piece here. So let's go there to just restock. We need to get some water because our hydration is getting low. And then we're going to the outposts that is furthest away from everything. So again, I don't want to continue renting, but can I get something to make me go faster to the places I need to go? Please. Okay, here we need some of these friends. Let's take 2,000 more. Like the way we chomp through these basic construction materials is kind of ridiculous. It's like crazy. So I'm going to put some materials back here. Do we care about anything else? I don't think so. Just gonna put you there. There we go. I should maybe get some. Let me get a couple of waters here. Do you have some hydration drinks? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. This one. Split, I just want one.
Dehydrated. Let's see.
Okay. Not dehydrated anymore. Let's go. Oh, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this so that I can go run faster to the other side of the world. Oh. Okay. So we have like outposts everywhere now. Which is kind of helpful, but at the same time, it doesn't really make a lot of difference compared like the fact that we have to run all the way to get some of the materials. So. Okay. We are starting to get new, like everything is starting to restart again, I guess. That's the best way to put it. So let's go. And I'd like to get there before the baddies get out of their sleeping pods. Because I don't want to fight, but also I want to see if I can, like, how can I put some how can I put like the sulfuric acid extractors without dying, I guess. That would be quite important, I guess. Or if we need to wait for the next rupture for that to happen, it's going to be a little bit of a pain. Oh, I love the speed that this recovers now. I think it was a good investment to get this this drink or something, or whatever this is. I think it was a good investment. I don't know, like, chatty chat, do you know what we need to make that healing potion that we have to regenerate? Because clearly it's not regenerating at all. Okay, we're almost to the place where we have one particular, like, puddle. Okay, let's move. So a couple of things. Like, I wanted to get like some compass. I think, like, in terms of quality of life, what do I think the game could definitely give us? That would be make the game better. It's like some sort of like compass, so we can orient ourselves. Maybe it doesn't have to have like all the show all the locations that we have and stuff like that, but at least to give you like the direction so you have an idea where you're going. I think that would be pretty good. Sulfur extractor. Oh, yes. One. I will just plop another one. And let's get out of here before this gets too crazy. And I'm gonna get a storage unit over here. Maybe two. And then we're going to just get some rails from over there to here, and from over there to here. All right. Oof. Okay, so that's done. Sulfur ore. And now we just need to refine it. Not extractor, the refinery. There we go. I think maybe we can. So we can try to get it. I think maybe one here and one right next to it. There we go. And then we'll have these. This one here is going to here, and this one is going to go here. Okay, let's get constructing from here. Okay, we'll connect to this side, connect to that side, and you will connect you to this side, and you will connect you to this side. Okay, I'm assuming that is about to start the production. This one doesn't have any power connections, so I think that is something. So sulfur and sulfur. And then we need, I think, another 2 storage units. And we're going to do them, I think, one here and one next to it. And rail connectors all the way up here, and the other one all the way up here. Cool. And you are connected to here. Sulfuric acid and
RUPTURE status stable. Arcade
there.
status stable.
And now, last but not least, let's give it power, and I think this is going to just blow away the power. Nope, it didn't. So, are you starting to do the thing? Interesting. This side doesn't have power? I thought that I had power there. But apparently I did not. So let me get a platform. Okay, cool. And support the platform, support the platform. So now do we have power? Okay, not yet, because this is not connected to power either. All right, I see it. Connect you there. Okay, there we go. Now we should have power. No, because we don't have any more power. And you, power turbine. Whoosh. And that should be good. 500, 600. There we go. Look at that. This is our first sulfur setup. I'm just gonna take this off because I don't like the location of it. I'm just gonna do a straight one here from there to over there. Cool. Look at that. Sulfur is coming in here. This is refining it. It needs chemicals. Boo! Why do you need chemicals? Because, like, we need chemicals now, which means that I need to go run all the way back to our base and then get a shooty shoot to shoot things here. The joys of games that are 3D factory games, I guess. And you are going to be the sulfur plant, and you want chemicals. We're going to delete this thing. We're going to Z from it. Z, I said? Z. No Z's. This one. From here to that side, and you are going to go from here to that side. There we go. Okay, so the last thing that I want to check here is going to be if there's anybody that wants just sulfur, raw sulfur. Nobody wants sulfur, but I'll have to shoot sulfur somewhere. Because if I remember correctly, so the hardened agent needs sulfur. The battery needs sulfur. In the super magnet, I guess? Do I not have the thing that I need here? Okay, let's build it real quick. Recipe station. There we go. Basic printer. What do I need? Oh, electronics. I didn't see that. And some chemicals. It's okay. It's in the other side. Everything is next to it. But I need sulfuric acid and need chemicals. And so I need to come back here to shoot these sulfuric acid somewhere. Okay, here we are. Once again. Running around like crazy people. Okay. And it's not like I can do something about it. I'm not. So as soon as I can shoot here, this is going to start producing sulfuric acid, and I will have 800 sulfuric acid, 1000 sulfuric acid stored. Okay, let's go. Let's put the machine gun because now there will be baddies. Toxicity 40. Let me just chomp one of these purplants. just for the sakes of it. Okay. Do I need water or something? I might need a little bit of food, but
That's a snack.
there's another one here. Okay, let's go. Anybody's around? Oh, there's a plant here. Serpentines. Oh, chatty chat. So I've been thinking for some time about maybe like starting to do some woodworking, and I think that like I already started buying some things and such to start doing it, but I'm not 100% sure like what to like there are some things that it would be good for me to build, but of course like when you think about it you just like think, oh yeah, I'm gonna build a guy, we need some chairs, we need a table, and those things I think from what I've seen, like basically I've been getting some instruction on the YouTube University. And people say that like, for example, doing chairs, it's pretty hard. I don't know if it is just because like balancing and stuff, and because they need to be quite sturdy, right? But yeah, I don't know. What? This side. Go, friend. Go, go, go. So yeah, other thing that I also started like doing more, it's like just baking in general. Like baking, not like cake, because I started baking bread. Like this weekend I made some brioche bread as well. It's just pretty good. Yes, I've been eating it for lunch like every day this week. So I guess it's good. So all right, so if you were a plant of chemicals, where would you be? So this one is not for sure. This one is not, and this one is not. Maybe this one? I really don't know. Like that one doesn't look it has enough stuff to do chemicals. Maybe this is the one for chemicals, I think. I think this is the one for chemicals. Thank you. Oh, blue plant.
Come here.
Like I have the hardest time finding these star tiers. It's like just hard. I cannot find them. And then because I cannot find them, I cannot do the recipes that they have. There we go. Chemicals. Okay, so I think we can just F all this out. And let's F this out as well. Okay, I want to take all of these, and I guess maybe that's enough. And now we're going to make some we're gonna do at least one shooter. Let's get you this high. And we're going to get a splitter here. And we're gonna get a rail from here to you. And I want you to shoot chemicals to this one. There we go. Okay, they are going to start being shot that way, and I think we are good there. So we are going to have to make some changes on the
That's a snack.
in here. To be fair, I don't know if we need more of any of these, so here we are good. So applicators, no, not F. Escape, E. Okay, so we are basically done with all of these. So let's go do some more. We'll need some applicate. Ooh, wow, this save was lag spike. Okay, so rotors, we don't care. I think we might want add this together. Like split this in half. And there we go, 200 I think it is. And we'll need some of the last things we have here. In these applicators. I think we might need like 200 of them. I think it's 200 or 300, I forget. We'll see. It's gonna take a long time for them to fill up, so I don't really have a problem with that. Of like putting it there and just coming back, you know. There you go. Power cells, I don't think we need them right now, so I'm not gonna put the money there. These one, 300, done. 600 of those. Ooh, we're still short. Okay, sulfuric acid, we should be pretty much good. 200 of these. So the turbines should be good. Like, we need 300 of the impellers. 300 more impellers. Okay, so let's take a look at level 8. Level 8 here. We'll get a compounder. So we need hardening agent. We'll need turbines. We cannot do that. We don't have anything. Batteries. Valves. We don't have the blueprint. Super magnets. So I think we can do the super magnets and the hardening agent because we are starting to get some sulfuric acid going. And this one as well. So hardening agent is the super magnets. And the last one was power cell or something like that. Batteries. The batteries are here. It's also sulfuric acid. So basically it's sulfuric acid that we need to wait for. We'll need to get a couple of those electronics, like 400 electronics if I'm not mistaken, to unlock whatever we have to unlock there. But we are pretty good position right now. Like, we're level 9, level 8. We have one level 7. So let's run. Okay, and whoosh, there we go. Okay. So we need 400 of these if I'm not mistaken. So let's take all of it. We do have this. We have an habitat here. So let's see if we can just unlock whatever it has to be unlocked. Not that. We need to unlock. We need a recipe. And what was it that needed electronics? Not here. Not here. So it's on the basic printer. Okay, we can do power cells. Okay, so that's we just 100% that. Oh, the refinery also needs stuff. Oh, it needs helium and sulfur ore. I think we can just collect both of them in the same place, so it should be good. So when we go to the other side, we can just unlock it. So we need to go to the other side to go get this. We need 200 of chemicals to do the super magnet. Did I get some extra electronics? Did I use all the electronics? I must be mistaken because at least we should have one. No, I guess that was it. Cool. Okay, so I forgot again. What do I need to build next? And to see that, we need a corporate terminal, and let's put that there on the corner. So hardening agents, turbines. I cannot build. Maybe the battery I could build. I think everything needs right now. Everything needs sulfur. Hardening agent needs sulfur. The super magnet also needs it, and the battery needs sulfuric acid. So we just need to go to the sulfuric acid, sit down, and wait for it to do the get to the amounts that we need, I guess. So yay! Waiting game and running game. So on the meanwhile, while we were waiting, we could try to find another find more blueprints, I guess. That is something that definitely we could do. How are we in terms of food? Let's get a couple of these friends.
Come here.
Let's eat them. 1 and 2. Okay, so like these factories are just producing the things that they need to produce, and that's it. There's nothing too crazy about it. This might be like an interesting place for us to do a next factory when we need more factories, or we should just do the factories on the other side. Oh man, I don't want to do the factories on the other side of the mountain because it takes forever for me to go there if I need to do something. It's just a bother to have to run all this to get to the factories for the helium and the sulfuric acid and stuff. And I don't think there's really a lot of options here, except just running right now. But again, EA game, hopefully we'll get a little bit like some updates that will provide us something that we can, like some transportation of some sorts that would transport us quicker. I don't know. But yeah, as I was saying, like it was interesting, like because like this, as I was saying, this weekend I baked some oh my god, baddies. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's another one. And down. And last one. There we go. Oh! There we go. Reload. Oh, there's a body here. Oops. There we go. Okay, so as I was saying, I did bake some brioche bread this weekend, and it is good. But I was looking at the pictures, like from the recipe, and it looked like that on the recipe pictures, the bread got more, I don't know how to call it, like maybe more flaky. But it could just like, when you break it apart, right? It just comes like in pieces, like just like a brioche croissant or something like that. And mine didn't got out like that. It was a little bit more of bread, really more like a bread than a brioche. Okay, let's put these things down. Recipe station. So I don't know what I did wrong there, but we'll have to investigate a little bit to see. Almost 800. Poosh, this is gonna take forever. Okay, so they are pulling. We have another base that has this, but I don't want to go get it right now. Okay, so let's go to the sulfur. Oh, blues. Blue thingies. That's good. All right. So the next thing, so yeah, that's the next thing I want to check out. It's why is my, it's just like a reflection, just a hole that has light. That's the next thing that I want to check out, like why my brioche bread didn't really flake when I break it, but we'll see, I guess. Okay, so I know that I need some of that, and I need some of that. I jumped too early. It was too early. Okay, it's almost filled up. It's not filled up yet. So let's collect all of this, and let's go up. All right, this one. Okay, furnace. So the things that we need the hardening agent, so let's do that already. 700. Okay, not there yet. Refinery. Bush. There you go. I cannot read these numbers, which is not okay, but... Okay, press. I have a ton. I just need to stay around and wait for the sulfuric acid to increase, I guess. Is this going at max speed or something? What's happening here? It looks like it is, but... You know what? If I connected both, I guess it would be faster. I don't know, like that would be a good idea. Huh? What do you think, Chatty Chat? You think that would be a good idea? Like these belts that we have, I don't think they are enough. They are quick enough for this, because this requires 2 sulfur. So it requires 4 sulfur per second, and 4 times 6 is 4 times 6 is 24. So it needs a full belt of sulfur ore just for one refinery, which is funny. Are those like baddies, or is just the refineries working? It's just the refineries working. Okay. Because they start and stop, they start and stop, they start and stop. Okay, so let's try something else here. Let's get you... I cannot get it as tall as that. And I cannot get it on top of this. Trying to think of the best option to connect 2 pipes here. Oh wait, maybe like from the bottom on this side, I might be able to do it. I will just delete that. From the bottom. Okay, so let me just delete that. Okay, come on, don't be sad. It's just a second. Come on, don't be like that. Don't be like that. You connect to this side, and you can connect to... I don't know if I'll be able to connect to there, though. Z. Okay, I'm going to connect you one back. Okay. Let's see if I can connect them together. So from this one to that one. Can I connect you to the back? It's colliding with something. Okay, but from you I can connect here. There you go. Look at that. Look at that wrongness. So at least I will be able to connect. The 2 of them are going to be able to... I'm going to use like half of the time, I guess. So this is going to produce like half of what it can, which I guess is okay. Until we upgrade these pipes, I don't think there's much we can do. So E,
I
F,
think I can use this.
E, F. And while we're here, let's go. And let's... lag spike. Wow, these lag spikes are getting intense. Ah, I could not reach. I could not reach. So yeah, I've been that's what I've been doing on like my weekends. But yeah, as I was saying, like I think I'm giving it like a very hard thought about doing like some woodworking. I think that's going to be like the next thing that I'm going to try out. So there we go. I don't know if there's a 1 there. I'm assuming it's a 1. So now it's just a question of waiting. There isn't much we can do here. The only thing we could do is increase the storage capacity so that they don't... So like we need 1500 and this is going to store what? 800? Yeah. So we need like double this. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, I did the jump. I got it. I jumped. Okay, let's go to the next platform. I don't know, chatty chat. What do you think? Where should I go next, I guess? I think that would be the main question here. There we go. We have... Oh, we don't have all the hardening. We're missing 100. But like this factory, what does the hardening factory need? It needs sulfuric acid. He needs applicators. Oh. We are making applicators in our main base because applicators are... No, it's just glass and tubes. Okay, it's not that crazy. After all, like I was thinking it was be like much crazier than it is. So it's not as crazy after all. So let me just... There was something that needed chemicals. Okay, we need 100 chemicals for the super magnet. Okay, definitely we need more storage than this. So can I just get you a couple more storage? There we go. Because this way, when I'm going, like I can just leave, and this is going to produce a bunch more. So E sulfuric acid, E sulfuric acid. So this is going to get us 800 to 1600, which is pretty good, I guess. Okay, so let's get all of that, and you, whatever you get in, you shoot out. Yep, that's good. Let's try to jump again. There we go. Very good jump. Then on this side, let's just throw some of that refinement inside. We're almost there. I think we're missing like 1,000. So we could try to find another base, I guess. But to be fair, I don't know if there's anything that's near here. There's like that mega machine there that we already been here. We could try to fight that thing again. but I don't know how successful we would be, especially because we are not like I don't think we have much to. We have some healing, but our like healing stick is not there, and we don't have enough ammo production here, I guess. And now that I think about it, like ammo production is just, it is just that wolfram powder. When I still have 100 wolfram powder with me, so I could effectively just make some ammo. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. We don't need, we can just claim that. We have anything here? We don't have anything here. This is our pod, the regeneration pod that we are going to use. Oh look, we have already some there. And I think we'll have some here as well. Can I just make a catwalk there? Because if I can just make a catwalk there, I don't need to be jumping like a crazy there. Oh, there we go.
Ah, gotcha.
There we go. We can just run now. Look at that. Crazy, huh? Okay, I didn't need to fall though. Oh, this only holds 100. Okay, that's even sadder, because if this only holds 100, means that each one of these will only hold 400. Refinery. There we go. We're missing 700. Furnace. Bush. That's done. Superconductors we could do. It's not like too crazy. And these ones we could do as well, because we have almost everything in. Yeah, but I think we want to shoot it out. So batteries. Let's start doing this one. So we definitely are going to need a couple more shooty shooters on this area. And for right now, I'm just holding a bunch of chemicals there, and it's not worth it for me to prepare any shooty shooters for more for other places, because I don't have a receptacle to receive them. So what did we just unlock? We just unlocked hardening agents, which I think there's somebody that wants hardening agents. Who's that? These friends, and these friends are gonna give us a compounder. Which I like, I don't care too much about. So batteries, there's like a defense. Our defensive structure automatically aims and shoots at enemies. Ooh, can be resupplied via drone rails. That's great. That's something that the other one cannot do, and I don't think it's good. So there you go. This one will get us if we do valves, but valves are closed for us. Oh, I'd love to have this, because this one would allow me to have a lot more of the sulfuric acid stored, but I don't think we're there yet, because we still need a bunch of sulfuric acid. Okay, let's get some of this.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I will have to come back here to make the shooty shooters for the sulfuric acid, though. Right, because I need to do at least a couple of new factories. at least a couple of new factories for sure. So 800. So I'll be able to do the super magnets when I'm back. When this is all done. And then a mega press is going to be... to have a little bit for the batteries. Not too much. But I think it will have enough as well for the refinery stuff, which is basically just 300 that we're missing. Okay, let's run all the way back to home. And this is our life in this game, friends. You just... like a good summary of this game is just... you just spend your time running around. That's it. And sometimes you shoot some friends, shoot some like baddies. Sometimes you don't. But the reality is just you spend the whole time running around. Okay. Over here, we're gonna get some helium. For the refinery. The next time that we pass by, I think we'll have enough to F that. Okay. So I think we'll have enough on the next go around to finish this one. Yes, we'll have enough. Cool. Okay, so before we go, let's just take a look at the map. Where do we want to build our next factory? I feel like I have to start building the factories in this side as well. This is like a pretty big area that we could start using as well. If I put a core somewhere here, like these flowers are... I don't like these flowers. These flowers are just going to be bad for us. So... maybe a core somewhere in this space. The Griffiths research outpost. To do the... to do what? The hardening agent. Let me just check. Hardening agent. Hardening agent. It needs applicators, which we don't have anywhere. Synthetic silicone is sulfuric acid. So we could bring these two in. And the applicator is... fabricator here. The applicator is tubes and glass, which might not be that bad. So we can make applicators directly to that, and then we can just bring in the other two materials that we need, which are the synthetic silicone and the sulfuric acid. Okay, that sounds feasible. Do I have materials? It's not feasible. With the amount of materials, nope, not feasible. But we'll have to go to our base as well, so I think it's fine. At least if I can just plop out the things that I want to be shot into the space, I can then go, and as I pass by the bases, I can just start shooting them into there. Even if I don't have enough like for power and stuff like that. So, but friends, is also like 5 more minutes on today's stream. We're gonna go for like 5 more minutes, and then I think that would be it.
Prepare for a wave.
Okay, so this is also very... like this area here, though, it could be an area where we could do something. Like, because it's a little bit flatter. Like down here. So let me see. If I just try to get myself roughly in the middle of these two cores. So if I put a core down. Okay. I'm just gonna get an habitat down just because the rupture is gonna erupt. Okay. And let's get a door on this side, I guess. So door is going to be here. So this area might be okay enough for us to build the next thing that we need. Let me put some stairs. Shallow? Nope. Just... okay, cool. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. So here we'll be building, we're going to be building just a couple of... let's just put some windows here because I was complaining I didn't have enough building materials, so just gonna put some windows here so we can delight on the next wave. So yeah, Chat, I think I'm going to like get the rupture going, and then I think we're gonna stop for today, and we're going to, this is a place where we're going to be building some of the we're going to be building the hardening agent and also the applicators. So we're gonna make the factory here for those two things, and I think that would be it for like that part, and then we can start shooting them. We can just shoot them directly up. We don't even need to bring anything. We don't need to shoot them to the main base for right now. Yeah, because if we just send them to orbit, then we're just going to be doing like the deliveries that we need. So I think that might be the best solution instead of just trying to push things into our main base. Because our main base, the core, is pretty full right now. So yeah, like this area here is pretty full. Okay, we good? Not yet. Come on, we're good. Don't be like that.
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
Just so I don't forget, I'm just gonna come down here and I'm gonna... So I think from in one side I'm going to do the applicators. So the applicators are going to come from here, and the applicators are done using the fabricator, if I'm not mistaken. So 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to be doing applicators here. Oh. Applicators, applicators, and applicators. And then in front of these, we are going to be doing furnace to do the hardening agent. And I'm gonna move them a little bit further because there's no need for them to be so tied together. So 1, 2, 3. So hardening agent, hardening agent, and hardening agent. So these are the things that we kind of need. We'll need 2 importers, which will have to come from maybe somewhere over here. And then those 2 will connect directly. So I think I'm going to do a 2-belt system for this one, where it's going to be 1 belt down, 1 belt up. So my bad. 3. You connect to this one and you'll connect to this one. Okay, yes, this works. Great. So B. And last but not least, so I don't forget, you're going to be going from there to there. You going from there to there. You are going from there to over here. And you over here to over there. And I think that I'm just going to collect these 4. Boosh. And boosh. And boosh. And then we're just going to connect you directly to, I guess, the top. And those 2 are going to come, the other 2 are going to come from, I guess, maybe over here. Can I put them side by side? Cargo receiver. Oh no, they're going to use a full size, right? It's okay. It needs to be connected to the ground. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm all for that. Connection to the ground. There we go. And you are going to be, the base is going to be the hard plant. RDG plant. And this is going to be synth, right? And this one is going to be the sulfuric acid. Sulf acid. And B, this rail is going to go to the bottom. And this rail is going to go to the top. Okay, there we go. So I have at least the basics for tomorrow when we start again, so I can remember what I'm doing. And we'll have the hardening agent here set up at least. And then we just need to set up this side. Well, how long is it going to take though to set up this side though? No time at all, right? Because we're just going to plop down 2 of these cargo things. So the applicators need 8. Okay, so 8 pipes every 4 seconds. I think I'm going to do the same system where I'm just going to have like 1 from the bottom, 1 from the bottom, 1 from the bottom, right? And then 1 from the top. Hopefully that's enough. So B, rail, you go from here to this side, you go from up there to this side, you go from here to this side, you go from all the way up there to that side, and this one connects to... I need to go there. Connect there, and you connect over here. Okay. And now we're gonna get one of these
I need water.
accumulators here. Down. Oops. And I'm gonna put another one. I'm gonna rotate it because I don't know if I'll need or not a second connection out of it. Like I know that multiple connections here are a little bit finicky, but we'll find out. So you're going there, So you are going to be apply plant, and this is going to want glass. And this one is going to be the apply plant, and this is going to be tubes. Or is it rods? Tubes. There we go. All right, so that's almost everything done. You're just missing electricity and stuff, but apart from that, we should be pretty much good. Is this going to be ratioed in? I did not calculate the ratios, but I'm quite sure it's not going to be correct ratios. But it is done. I just need to start shooting things into this site. All right, I think that's going to be it for us today, friends. So thank you all for watching. If you are interested, don't forget, like, if you want to be interested, like on checking this again tomorrow, I'll be live at 11:30 US Central Time. And don't forget to follow, subscribe, everything, so you can get like notifications when we're getting live. So I think that's going to be it for today. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye for now.